You walk into a room and forgot why you came in. You forgot a name you've known for 20 years. And somewhere in the back of your mind, you thought, is it? Is this just how it is now? I'm here to tell you no, it's not your age. It's four specific things you do every single day. And every single one of them is a fixable. Hey, I'm not a doctor, and I'm not going to pretend to be one. I'm just someone who went looking for answers because I watched someone I love start losing piece of themselves, little by little, name by name, story by story. And I couldn't just sit there. So I dug in, read everything I could find, talk to people, pay attention. And what I found wasn't complicated. It was actually four things: no pills, no doctors, no cost. Let's get into it. Okay, first one, and I want to really sit with this one. When did you last have a real conversation? Not a text, not the news playing in the background, an actual back and forth with another human being, where you had to think, respond, remember, and react. Because here's what I found, and this one is genuinely thrilled me. Harvard studied this for 75 years, the longest study of human health ever run. And their biggest finding wasn't about diet, it was about exercise, it was about connection. The people who had regular, real human conversation, they stay longer. And here's what that makes sense. A real conversation is the most demanding thing your brain does. You're searching for words, reading another person's face, holding the truth of what they say, forming a response in real time. That's your brain working at full capacity. Nothing else comes close. When that stops, when days go by and nobody really talks to you, your brain doesn't just get lonely, it gets slower. So the fix it is almost embarrassingly simple. One real conversation every day. Call somebody, your kid, your neighbor, not to catch up on news, not to check in, just to talk like humans do. 10 minutes, one call every day. Okay, that's the one. Here's the second one. And this one surprised me because it's something almost all of us do without even thinking about it. How many hours of TV do you watch a day? Be honest. Three, four, five? Now, I'm not here to make you feel bad about that, but I want to show you something. Most of us think rest means sitting down, turning on TV, letting the day go. And physically, you're right, yes, your body is resting. But what about brain? Your brain is just parked, not recharging, not recovering, just idling. And here's the thing about a brain that idles too much, it starts losing this age. Like a muscle. You stop using, it doesn't break, it just gets softer and slower. A real rest for your brain means switching gears, not switching off. A walk, conversation, cooking something you never made, even a crossword, a puzzle, a card game. Anything that makes your brain say, oh, okay, be doing something. And one study found that people who watch more than 3.5 hours of TV every day had noticeably worse memory 6 years later. Not dramatically worse, just noticeable, quietly, year by year. So, how to fix this one? It's so easy. I'm not asking you to give up TV. I'm asking you for just 1 hour. 1 hour a day where your brain actually shows up. A walk around the block, a phone call, a recipe you've been meaning to try. 1 hour. That's the whole ask. Problem number three. Everything in your life became a routine. Here's a question. When did you last do something for the very first time? Not a big thing, not a trip or adventure, just a something you had never done before. A dish you've never cooked, a street you've never walked down, a word you will never use. Because your brain is literally wired for novelty. When something new comes in, your brain lights up, builds new connection, opens new pathways. And here is the part that made me love when I read it. It doesn't have to be impressive. Sitting in the different chair at your kitchen table counts. Taking a different road to the store counts. Trying a coffee you've never had before counts too. Your brain doesn't rate the novelty, it just responds to it. But when everything is a routine, day by day, same morning, same chair, same shows, same order, those pathways stop getting used. And unused pathway close. Not because you are old, because nothing new is coming in. So how to fix this one? It's really easy. One new thing a week. That's it. New recipe on Sunday, different road on Monday, new word, new show, new anything on Tuesday. Pick one, do it once. Your brain will thank you in ways you won't even notice for months until one day you realize you feel a little sharper than you did before. Let me ask you something personal. Is there something on your calendar this week that you're actually excited about? Not something you have to do, something you want. A visit from someone you love, a meal you've been looking forward to, a show, game, a project, a walk with someone, like anything. Because research has found something that I think about all the time. People who have a reason to show up tomorrow stay sharper longer than people who don't. Not because of what they eat, not because of how much they are exercised, because of meaning, because of anticipation, because of their brain is still pointed at something. When there is nothing coming, when every day looks exactly the same, like the last, your brain stops preparing, stop anticipating, starts powering down. But give it something to look forward, even something small, sides and stays alert, stays ready, stays alive. The fix. Right now, before this video ends, put one thing on your calendar and one thing you are quietly want a coffee with someone, a movie you've been looking forward to see it, project you've been putting off, anything that makes you think I want to be there for that. And the feeling that right is the most powerful thing you can do for your brain today, and it's completely free. So here's what I want you to walk away with today. Your memory isn't just fading because you are getting older. It's fading because of four very specific things, and every single one of them is something you can change. One, a real conversation every day. 1 hour of active rest instead of passive activity. One new thing every week. One thing to look forward to. That's it. Four things. No one of them cost any money. No one of them require anything. All of them start today. You are not too old for this. Your brain is not done with you. Not even close. If something in this video hit home, leave me a comment and tell me which one. I read every single one of them and I respond. And please subscribe because next week I'm covering the one sleep mistake almost everyone over 60 is making that quietly makes everything worse. Thank you so much for watching me. You won't miss to that one. See you there. Bye.